Okay, welcome back everybody. We ended yesterday, well, for me it's yesterday, for you guys I don't know when it is, but part one of, oh god, I just pushed a button on accident. Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island. We are going to continue that. Okay, we just finished Whale World and had a whale tour and got to play all kinds of games. This will be one full playthrough, so if I'm recapping something that you literally just watched, you're fine. You can hear it again. Katie's boat. And the lighthouse. Okay, let us... Because the only way to go is forward? What is this?
Yuck! I'm not picking them up.
Really? Nancy? Okay. That goes to the lighthouse. What's this? Okay, I don't know. Obviously it's some kind of creature. What's over here?
These would be great for rock skipping.
I'm gonna take...
have some rocks.
Oh. I was gonna say I'll take all the rocks, please. Thank you. But she limited me. Oh. Oh shoot, I forgot which one's which. I think this is a female, because the males have a wide... But we need a male, don't we? Male Dungeness crab. Okay, well I guess we can always come back here and find that again. Can I release this crab?
Remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
It's like, what the fuck, Nancy? Why would you say that?
I already have some rocks.
Where are you gonna rock skip? Right here? Hold on. Wait a second. What is happening? God, this is the bad part about these point-and-click games. Maybe there's gonna be something else here. I don't know. And more rocks.
I already have some rocks.
What's here? Nothing? There's probably gonna be a crab under there. Oh, we're gonna go actually on here?
There's
oh!
something in that...
Nancy, come on! Am I gonna rock skip now? Oh no. Angle? I don't know. I don't know how powerful. Okay. So, same angle, just less power. Nancy, you're not really helping me out here, girl. Can I just, like, I can only have these choices? Okay, that was better. When we get back.
I already have some
Okay,
rocks.
so let's go back. Yeah. Okay, angle, power, let's do this. Okay, so we want a particular type of rock and this capability. Maybe this one will work then? What if we did the heavier one? So this one, if we did the heavier one with less power? Okay, I feel as though I'm, like, not tracking what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. That feels right, because otherwise it wouldn't let me, but I don't know. I just don't know. Are you... This is a male. Okay, that's the one I want. Anything here? What's this?
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
That is a great question. Probably most likely the option. Okay. This is gonna drive me crazy. Like, this seems like the right answer, right? Otherwise it wouldn't let me. There we go. What does this say? These are coordinates, I have a feeling. Okay. So now I just have random rocks. Okay, that's fine. Whoops. Okay, let's go to the lighthouse now. Is there anything else around? Doesn't seem like it. Can't go to the sides. It's fine. This feels like an Easter egg for the... There's a game about something in the Scarlet Hand. It's like in a museum or something. I played that one a long time ago. Ooh, that's creepy. I don't... Okay, so that opens, obviously, but we can't get to it right now. That is annoying the shit out of me. Here we go.
What do you think you're doing?
Jesus Christ.
Those signs over there say no trespassing, which means keep out, which means you, girly.
Girly?
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Okay. Sir, you have something to hide. Oh. He's just gonna keep doing this. Yeah,
Go!
yeah. Sorry, I thought you left. I don't know about you guys, but is it extra loud? I thought I...
Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for
that's the
Deception
same.
Island.
Okay. Never mind. We'll continue. I got kind of some of the things that I was looking for here. So we got the crab. We've got more. Let's go back to the Hot Kettle Cafe. I bet you Katie's Boat has some of the answers for these questions, but I kind of want to go and see what the clam chowder tastes like now. Okay.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
I found a bottle floating in the water with a strange message inside.
Most, if not all, the notes you find in bottles around here were put there by Hilda Swenson. She was this lady who retired here with her husband about 20 years ago. They made a ton of money in Hollywood as writer-producers and just wanted to enjoy life. Wonderful people. Very active. In fact, Hilda was mayor for 8 years. But then, out of the blue, her husband died. They'd been a team for so long that, well, she pretty much died then too.
What do you mean?
She just kind of lost it. Started talking to walls and doing bizarre things until one day she rode to the island across the channel that she and her husband owned and never came back.
And now she uses notes in bottles to communicate with people?
Trouble is, nobody can understand what she's trying to say. All she ever writes is letters and numbers and that one word, Rosebud. I leave a couple of bags of groceries outside her cabin every week, and sometimes I can see her inside. But whenever I try to talk to her, she won't answer.
Just me being a simmer over here is thinking, like Rosebud, it's a cheat for the Sims to get like $1,000, I think.
Did she ever leave anything behind that might help decode her messages?
She left everything behind. Problem is, it's all been sold, given away, or thrown out. We'll never know what's going on in that mind of hers.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house, too.
Like, I wish I could get like an achievement
That
for
was
this.
delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
What do
You
you got,
again?
sir?
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
So what do you want?
Did you know Hilda Swenson?
Sure did. She even crewed for me a couple of times. There she was, this itty-bitty lady in her 60s hauling in nets. Did it for the sheer love of adventure. She was quite a gal.
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Just ace the rest of the quiz and you'll be home free. I'll take care of the crab for you.
See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
God, he's such an asshole, but there's no way he's gonna be the actual, like killer, not killer. Nobody's died yet. There's no way he's a person who's like what is her name? Katie? She wasn't assaulted, she was just, her ship was assaulted? If that's even a thing. Could you consider that assault on a ship? That would just be vandalism.
What's up?
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Why would she spread rumors about you?
She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
I found this
Well,
piece
she's
of wood
not
on the
wrong.
beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if that were the case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
Okay, so here's my question though. When it was in the water, it looked like it was about as big as Katie is. And then when she held it, it was literally like smaller than her hand. So maybe I just had a bad perception? I don't know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Any idea where it came from?
Could be off a cargo ship, I guess. But you know who you should ask? Casey Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095. He loves checking out stuff like this.
Fun fact, guys, I'm kind of obsessed with Washington State here in the US, and I've been to Port Townsend. It is such a cute town.
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
What else have you found out?
He apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy's sail on the horizon, grab his family and all his valuables, and go into hiding for days.
Where would they hide?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there.
Okay, let's look for some answers now on the ship. There's something here. I don't have anything to break this ice open, do
Looks
I?
like whatever's in here is starting to defrost.
Okay, I just have to be patient. I see. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, we're not fucking around with the sandwiches this time. Okay, so the lighthouse is over here, so that means the orca's close by that area. Jesus Christ. Did I get an email or something? Hi, dear Nancy, your dad has been home for an hour and a half and he's driving me nuts. No sooner had I cleaned the kitchen than he went in there and started making himself waffles. The next thing I knew, there was flour, sugar, and some ingredient that I still can't identify all over everything. I've never seen such a mess. What's more, he forgot to spray the waffle iron with oil and burned the first waffle so badly that the smoke alarm went off. He wound up making pancakes instead. He burned those too, but he ate them anyway. Now he's out jogging. He better stay out for a long, long time. Love, Hannah. If you guys don't know anything about the Nancy Drew lore, Nancy is apparently a teenager whose dad just lets her do whatever the fuck she wants. But she also, oh, we've already looked at that, sorry. She has like a housekeeper named Hannah because Nancy's mom passed. So, there's that. Watch your step. Anything new here? No. All this is the same. It's hard sometimes to tell what the red is glowing for, because sometimes it's like super specific, and then there's other times when it just doesn't fucking care. Okay, let's go up here. Oh! Okay, Nancy, do you want to use... What are we doing? I can't highlight
I
anything?
should finish this before I go looking at the slides in there.
Finish what?
One
Ma'am.
slice of wood.
Oh.
One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope. Let's have a look. Wow.
Wow. Okay, so now we just have to match the grains of wood with another piece of wood that we find? Is that what we're getting at here? I think so. Okay, so now let's look at some books. Is this the only one it wants us to look at still? Apparently. Okay, any other books? No. How are we gonna find out what the parts of the ship are called then? Should I just Google this? Is that cheating, guys? Oh, wait. Oh, just
It
kidding.
won't be much of a sandwich if I don't put something in it.
Are you serious, Nancy? Oh my god. How do I not kill her? This one's mayonnaise, okay. We're gonna get good cheese, lettuce, tomato. We're gonna do double the meat. Maybe one more slice. And then mustard and bread. Eat it.
Ew.
I killed her again.
Oh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
Is the meat the
You
problem?
gave yourself food poisoning?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination
Okay,
of
Bess,
high-quality
really?
carbohydrates and protein. Just keep it simple and you can't go wrong. Chef Sherwood says...
Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
Okay, lesson learned. Whatever fucking sandwich we make, just throw it away. Just fucking throw it away. Okay, I feel like eventually there's might be something with that, or maybe not. Maybe the whole point of putting these pipes together was to get this guy's fucking card, even though we were gonna go see him anyways. Like, I don't know, it just seems silly, I guess? Maybe I must be missing something with that. I thought a lot of this would be more help, but apparently not. I guess we'll go back. I'm about to start Googling shit. Let's go back to the whale world. So yeah, the whale, or the orca, should be like right above where the lighthouse is. Okay. What do we have in here? Oh, maybe she
Not right
wants...
now.
Okay, let's call this guy. Directory.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
Oh, well, just
She
the
said
same
you might
name.
be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say, shipwreck. What kind of wood is it?
Plywood?
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Okay, so I was on the right track with, what was this? Looking at the microscope, but apparently we just didn't know all the pieces yet.
This is Dr. Predoviciu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
I already did that.
And are you near the sample in case
Oh
you
my
need
gosh.
to refer back to it?
Let me get over there, and I'll call you back.
Okay, what else? I think the rest of it's gonna be like Fred and George, home, Bess. Okay. I guess, okay, yeah, let's just go back to the boat and then we can decide from there. My cats are about to start fighting and they're on top of me, so we could just not do that. That'd be great. Okay, let's go back. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go.
Irina Predovicu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brown.
Brownish.
Brown brown or brown reddish?
Brown brown.
Does the sample have many holes, or just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
Okay, so you've got a hardwood that's brown brown, and are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
I was afraid of that. There are a lot of hardwoods that are diffuse porous, having many holes of the same size. Unfortunately, without seeing the sample, I can't really tell which it is. Please check your sample again.
Oh, fuck
Goodbye.
me. I got it wrong. Guessed wrong. Oh, I guess it would be a brown reddish. Would you consider those holes? I would consider those holes. Okay. Take 2.
Wood Labs, Irina speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. Do you think you could take another stab at identifying that wood sample for me?
I'm sorry, but my policy is to limit free wood sample identifications to 1 per person.
Could you please make an exception in my case? It's kind of an emergency.
I'll tell you what. I'm doing a study on the side that focuses on problem solving. I'm collecting data by having people solve the puzzle that's on my website. If and when you solve it, I'll give you another free wood ID. Go to
I might kill myself. What?
www.predoviciu.lab/consult.htm. Good luck.
This is so stupid. Okay. So we've learned to call it brown reddish now, and now we're going to go to our website and take a quiz because I didn't get it right the first time. Oh, she was pulling my leg, wasn't she? Yeah, she was yanking my chain. That's great. Okay, let's see. Lots of things to read here. I don't have the internet. How can I get the internet? I thought that would have been enough, but maybe we have to go to like a business or something. Okay. Do you think we should try it again? Just try it again and just see how annoying, if we are annoying to her, she will help us.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predovicu. I'm
Okay.
away from my desk, but will be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Yep, we blew that chance. Let's go back to the whale watching guy. Maybe he's got a computer or something that we can use, maybe? Like, I can't tell if she was being sarcastic or not. She just has one of those tones. I'm assuming sarcastic because she's not happy with me at all. Let's see here.
Miss, please don't touch that.
Tell me what to do. Okay.
Interesting.
It's really not all that interesting, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for your time.
Really? Nothing to
Whales
say to her?
rule!
Dude, that's so messed up. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be anything here. What other questions do we have here? Let's see. The left side of the boat is... What if I just type starboard?
Nah.
Oh, bow? No. Starboard bow. Flank. I don't know, I'm making this up.
Nah.
It's 4. Just looking for like the. I don't think it's. I don't know. Did I already try sails?
No.
Kind of not, is it? Okay, so I did the crab already. Do people just automatically know what side of a ship is the side? I must be an idiot. Why can't we ask Katie? She would tell us.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
It's been fun talking to you.
Later,
I
Gator.
can't be stuck already. We've only been playing
You
for like
again?
15 minutes.
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
Oh man. Okay. Maybe Bess or George know what the signs of a boat are called? Gross. Why would you cough in my ear? Let's call Fred and George. I can't even think of it now.
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Frank.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone, she's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
What? Is it?
It is?
No, it's not, Joe.
Yes, it is. Not for Katie, of course. I mean for Nancy. She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation.
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
What was that?
That was Goldie. She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot and she's not housebroken.
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Andy Jason has a boat in a bottle that Katie says was made by a settler in the mid-1800s who would periodically and mysteriously disappear.
Mysteriously?
Whenever this ex-pirate would show up, Benjamin Hawkins, that was the settler's name, he'd vanish for days at a time. Nobody knows where he and his family hid.
I know how he did it.
You know how he vanished?
I know how he got the boat in the bottle.
So do I.
You do?
Well, my guess is you build the boat outside the bottle, then collapse the sails so they lie flat. Stick the boat and the sails in the bottle, then raise the sails once it's in place. Am I right?
I'm not telling.
I get the feeling that even though Katie lives and works in Snake Horse Harbor, she's still pretty much an outsider.
Why do you say that?
Because frankly, nobody around here seems to like her very much.
Like who?
Like Jenna Devlin, the woman who owns the Hot Kettle Cafe.
Why do you think she doesn't like her?
She's convinced that Katie wants the orca captured instead of returned to her pod, and it drives her up the wall.
Uh-oh. When emotions run high, so does the probability of bad behavior. Keep an eye on that one, Nancy.
I have a hunch a piece of driftwood I found somehow ties into whatever's going on around here. It came from a ship called the SS something.
That narrows it down.
I'm assuming the ship is now a shipwreck. I'm trying to find out its full name, and I become a bit of a wood detective in the process.
What does a shipwreck have to do with a vandalized boat or an orphaned whale?
Like Joe always says, leave no stone or suspicious piece of wood unturned.
Absolutely.
I could sure use some hints when it comes to that seamanship quiz.
You might try searching around on that laptop of yours.
To find a live male crab, though, I'm pretty sure you'll have better luck elsewhere.
As for question number 2, you're gonna have to go see the world.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy. See you around the compass.
I was like, we already did that one. Okay, so... Where am I? Oh yeah. Let's go back to the ship and go on my computer and see what we've got there. Find out about ship positions. What they're called in the constellations, I guess. Oops, there we go. Search. Oh. I see here. Here we go. Go to puzzle. She's being serious. You do have to solve a puzzle. Oh my god, it's one of these. These are the worst. I'm so bad at these. Well. Okay, this is getting pretty close, but then... We'll shoot. How do I get these three? I think I just got it. Yes! That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, cool. So now that I've solved her puzzle, let's go search some more stuff. Sailboat types. Schooner. 2 or more masts. Okay. Masts. M-A-S-T.
Very good.
And then let's go. Whoops, Daisy. North Star. For thousands of years, explorers all over the globe have traveled great distances with only the sun, moon, and stars to guide them. The Vikings traveled from Norway to Greenland and back hundreds of years. Compass was created in the 12th century. Look to the stars. Is there more to this? I can't click. Okay. Is that it? Okay, that was not very helpful at all. Nautical terms. New to boating, desperate to learn how to sail. Learn sail or ease below or some. Oh, I have to scroll. I'm such an idiot. What? Now? Okay, front of the boat. Bucklehead. What's the left side of the boat called? Fathom 4. Toward the front of the boat? Toilet on the boat. Direction in which the boat is heading. Helm. Structure. Keel. Knot. Latitude. Leeward. Lines. Mooring. None. I feel... Starboard is the right side of the boat. Did I miss it? Tiller. I missed it. Stern. The left side of the boat. Port. P-O-R-T. That makes sense because that's how people get on it, right? What does this mean in Morse code? Okay, so let's look at... Let's search. Let's go back to the North Star thing. In the Northern Hemisphere, ancient navigators took advantage of the fact that Polaris, the North Star, is directly overhead at the North Pole degrees. Polaris, it's on the... Is that what we're looking for? Polaris? I think that's what we're looking for. Let's try that out. Polaris Maximus. Okay, apparently not. Navigators determine. Okay. Ursa Minor. I knew it had something to do with the differs. What an idiot. Okay. Ursa Minor.
Am I smart or what?
No, you're really not. I'm having to do this for you. Next is knot samples. Okay, so I know it's a fisherman's knot. Bend. Oh, this. Yes. Okay, so it's a bend. What page was that on? B-E-N-D.
That should do it.
Oh. Okay, so then last thing is this Morse code thing. Oopsies. Okay. Just show me what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this. And a picture of this. And now we are going to go back. Oh, wait to here. Okay, so we've got 3 dots in a line. That's a V. 3 dots on its own. Thought that would have been somewhere like in the beginning of the alphabet, but apparently not. That is an O. Then just a single line. A single line is T. Oh, it's gonna be vote. Whatever, right? So just a single dot is indeed an E, and then I'm assuming a space. 4 dots. 4 dots. Where you at? Where you at? I wonder if that's what a space is. I'm not seeing 4 dots. Okay, we'll just. Oh, H. Oh, wait, but it's 4 dots in a line. I'm an idiot. 4 dots in the line. That would be 4. Okay, vote 4. Then the 4 dots. And then the 3. And then we've got dot, line, dot, 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 line, dot, dot. And then another line, which is E, right? I don't know. Right? Oh, it's a T. Vote for Holt.
Correct.
Okay. So then we finish off this, it looks like. Okay, we're on the computer now. Let's go back and try to talk to her and answer the right question this time and not mess it up again, because that would be a nightmare. It's reddish brown. All those holes are the same size, right? I would say they're the same size.
This is Irina.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Could you try to identify that wood sample for me again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I can't ID the sample because that description accounts for a lot of different woods. Beech, sycamore, alder, maple, you name it. Please check your sample again. Goodbye.
Okay, so I guess the holes aren't tiny. I would consider those tiny, but I guess I'm wrong. So do we have to take our quiz again? Gosh, I'm so silly. I don't remember how we did this last time, but here we go. I'm probably gonna speed this up for you guys so you don't have to watch me do this again. Okay, we finished that silly puzzle. Now let's try calling her again. I don't know. I guess, like, it seems kind of silly, but I would consider those tiny, but I guess in the aspect of looking under a microscope, they're not microscopic tiny to where we can't see them very
This is
clearly.
Irina.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Could you try to identify that wood sample for me again?
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brown brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Okay,
Luan.
thanks.
All right. Thanks for your help.
So let's
Glad to
call
have
the
been
other
of
dude.
service.
Tell him we've got a Luan wood. Hopefully he remembers me this time.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy
Oh my
Drew,
gosh.
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
So what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration, too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And, well, you should.
Okay, he's not a modest queen at all. Okay. So we're working on the wood samples. Now let's go back to that guy, give him this so we can do our GPS stuff. Maybe we'll see the orca in the meantime. Give it some dead fish.
You again?
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just turn around and follow the instructions. I'll take care of the crab for you.
Great, thank you.
Okay, see you
See
around.
you around.
Yeah, whatever.
Not a very pleasant man. Go back to her boat and let's go kayaking around. Hopefully it's not that bad. We should probably check the weather. No, the weather doesn't look like it's in our favor. Let's see. Overcast with patchy fog. Okay, that doesn't seem terrible. Okay. Oh. Another Latin long. Coordinates. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. There's so much water for us to explore. I'm like trying to keep track of it all. It's over here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna kill her. Let's not go this way. So we cannot go past this point. That would be very bad. Okay. I have a feeling that we're gonna find something near one of those buoys and we're gonna have to go through the numbers or whatever. It's the only reason why I could think of them being numbered. That's gonna take us back to where we came from, right? Is there anything on this? No. Okay, so this is where we were. Oh, Just kidding, I apparently blocked myself in. This way. Holy shit, are you kidding me? I thought that there would be like a cave or something to go to. Apparently not. Am I just stupid? Okay. Let's just turn around and see if we can go. What is that? Scare the shit out of me. So we'll go this way? There must be a whale around, right? Okay, so I'm just doing this because I don't know where else to go. I'm just gonna wait for somebody to yell at me.
Guess I'd better stay away from there.
Okay. Let's go forward again.
There's a channel marker. Katie said not to go past
Okay.
them.
Let's go this way. Okay, well. Eek. So if I push my luck a little bit too much in the channel markers, I just die. Don't. Okay, thank you. So let's go back. Oh, there's where I want to go. Okay. Interesting. Do I have a choice of which way? Okay, so nothing here, so we'll have to go straight. We'll remember that for next time, that we have to take the left tunnel. Another message in a bottle. Okay. Nothing else in here? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Guess we'll go back. We're not going past the channel markers this time, guys. Let's go ahead and try to go back the way we came. Okay, so we'll turn right and then, okay, just kidding, we have to go up one more. And then we'll go right. There we go. Very nice. Okay, let's talk to Katie and see, whoops, what she has to say about all of these. Message in a bottle.
What's up?
Okay,
See you in a
just
bit.
kidding. Apparently
Have
not.
fun.
Apparently, she doesn't care. Let's see, what do we got here? Just a lot of messages. Let's try calling Bess and George and see what help they can be.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roof.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Fine, except for the fact that just before I arrived, someone vandalized Katie's boat.
What?
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way. Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
Because of Katie's opinion as to what to do with the whale, which she expressed very loudly in front of a lot of people last night.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that. Uh-oh. Bess, is that supposed to be smoking like that? Oh, no! Darn it.
Darn what?
My Rue. It's ruined. Oh, no. She wrecked her Rue.
It's not funny, George.
Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
You're cooking something?
She's hooked on this cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess. It's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
When did all this start?
2 days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes.
They weren't ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
I can't help but think it's a little weird that Katie didn't call the sheriff after her boat was vandalized.
You think she's trying to hide something?
I know she's your friend, George, but I just got the feeling she wasn't telling me everything.
Well, it's not like she's my best friend or anything. But what would she be hiding?
This one woman, Jenna Devlin, she suggested that Katie trashed her own boat in order to discredit Holt Scotto and keep him from becoming harbor master.
So are you going to confront her?
I don't really have anything to confront her with.
Good, because as I recall, Katie doesn't do confrontation very well.
My gosh, George. Is there anything else Nancy should know about this so-called friend of yours?
Katie's fine. She just has a few edgy little quirks, that's all.
Great. That's
Don't we
probably
all?
what they said about Lizzie Borden.
Jenna Devlin
feel like
went
Lizzie's
ballistic
different.
when I brought up the subject of Katie and the whale.
What's her problem?
She's convinced that Katie just wants to study the whale, not really help it.
Sounds like a candidate for your suspect list to me.
You know, Jenna Devlin may have her faults, but being a bad cook isn't one of them.
What kind of stuff does she cook?
She's famous for her clam chowder, which is outstanding.
Well, don't just stand there. Get me the recipe.
If you ran a cafe and had a great recipe for something, would you give it away to anyone who asked for it?
I didn't say ask for it. I said get it. You're sneaky.
Aunt Iris probably left it to her with instructions to keep it in a vault somewhere.
Does Jenna own the cafe or just run it?
She inherited it. The place has been in the Devlin family for centuries.
Whoa. Buildings that old are usually haunted, you know.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, they are.
Holt Scotto caught me poking around the lighthouse and freaked. He all but chased me away with a stick.
Why should he care if you poke around the lighthouse?
Good question. The obvious answer is that he's hiding something.
One should always be suspicious of a suspect.
Right.
I can't figure out if Andy Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
What does he sell?
Whale watching tours. He keeps trying to talk Katie into selling her company to him and becoming his business partner.
Think he wrecked her boat so she'd have to go into business with him?
Could be. Katie is allowed to get right up next to the orca while he has to stay 300 feet away. He doesn't like that.
I wouldn't trust him, Nan. Once a salesman, always a salesman.
Remember my neighbor, Ray Olaf? He was a salesman, but he quit.
Yeah, to go to work for a company that repossesses pets when people can't pay their vet bills.
She's right. Don't trust him.
How are you guys fixed for hints?
We promised Frank and Joe Hardy they could do the honors this time.
Yeah, call them. They love it when you ask them for help.
I better get going.
See ya.
Hasta la pasta.
Okay, let's call Frank and Joe again real quick.
Hardy Res, Joe speaking.
Hey, Joe, it's me.
Hi, Nancy. What's going on?
I have no idea what the messages I found in those bottles mean. How about a hint?
Take a good look at your GPS next time you're out in your kayak.
Those numbers that tell you where you are should look kind of familiar.
Were you to add something to your GPS, who knows where you'd end up?
Talk to you later.
Call us anytime.
Yeah, it's a pretty sure bet we'll be here.
Okay, gosh, they sound miserable. Okay, so I guess I forgot all about the GPS by the time we came out here. Which is stupid. So let's try this again. Let's see here. Okay, what is this? 42.57. Whoops. Hmm. 42.517. Okay, see, these are like incomplete then. Oh no, okay, I think I'm getting it. 48, 42.517. I'm gonna write this down. So we're gonna go north. So, write this down, sorry. So we're gonna go north 48, 42.517, right? And then west 123, then 08.615. Okay, so let's go to GPS now. Make a new, and then this is going to be 48, 42517, and then 123, 08615. Okay, so we've just got to go straight. That's what I thought we had to do. Okay, so let's just keep going straight until it won't let us, which is now. We're gonna go up. Let's try to go right. It won't let us. Let's try to go up again. Try to go right. Okay, so now it will let us. Okay, so where are we now? Alright, we just have to keep going straight. And we have no other options, okay.
I've never been to this beach before.
I mean, probably not a lot of people have, Nancy. Oh my god, did I really just kill her again?
This is
Somebody
the Brew
fucking kill
residence.
me.
Please leave a message at the beep.
Hi, Hannah. It's Nancy. To make a long story short, I slipped on some rocks and have to come home. Could you please pick me up from the airport tonight? It's flight 323. Oh, and bring a couple of ice packs and some clean bandages. And you should probably rent a wheelchair, too. See you soon.
Fuck me, man. Okay, so don't go on the fucking rocks.
Stuff to build a sandcastle. I could use a break.
Could we? Let's see, what kind of castle do we want to build here? Oh, it won't let me put them on top of each other? Okay. What's the point? I don't know. Is this supposed to be something, or are we supposed to just...
Time to go back
Yeah.
to work.
Okay. It's so weird. Oh. Okay, well, I know we have that picture of the... Who's the... Let me pull up my pictures real quick. Maritime signal flags? But how does that correlate here? So this in the picture means S. This in the picture means A. B. P. U. R. O. E. D. Are we doing alphabetical? A, B, D. That's R. What was this again? E. It might be E that's next, unless we have D in here. We've got D, so E would be next. O, P, U, and R. So O, P, U, R. Okay, well that's obviously not it, so we'll just leave that there, I guess. What is over here?
Oops, must be ticklish.
Really? Nancy, it's a fucking fish.
A starfish. Awesome.
And we were gonna find some more, like, tricks here. Okay. Well. So we're not doing that again. So we'll go back to the kayak. Gotta figure out what those maritime signals mean when it comes to that box. Maybe now we can talk to Katie? Okay. I think this is going to be another good place to stop. Guys, check out the next part. I'm going to be playing it right after this, so we're going to be fresh and on top of our game. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you don't like it, you didn't have to watch it. And I will see you guys in just a little bit.